We just came back from a visit, visiting my husband. We condemn the decision that ICE took, even though we never expected anything more from ICE. They have lied and they have deceived us all the way to today. From 3 days before us leaving on our own, with our own money and not using taxpayers' money, they've been lying to us. I demand they take my husband out of jail. His health is deteriorating. He's still on his hunger strike. He's not a criminal. They have him in solitary confinement for no reason. He has done nothing wrong. We go down to visit him, and we thought we were going to sit with him like all the rest of the prisoners. They have him in a cage, and they put us on a phone in front of a glass to talk to him. I don't know what this country's coming. I don't know what this country, where it's going. But it's not making America great again. This feels as an American nightmare, and I don't know what else to say.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
He didn't do anything. Everybody else got to sit with their families. It's not fair.
You know, if you're a rapist, or if you're a drug dealer, or if you're whatever you are, you get to, even a murderer, you get to sit with your family. He has done nothing wrong. They put him in a cage to talk to us. Something is wrong with this picture. And I want to tell the United States government and ICE, they will be held liable if anything happens to my husband.
You say his health is not good.
His health is not good. He lost almost 20 pounds. And for what reason are they keeping him? Send him home. Send him home. We were on our way out. What are they doing? He was on his way out. We're leaving January 7th using our own money. Why do they want to use taxpayers' money? I don't understand why. We're leaving. We were leaving. Our bags were packed. We were on our way out. Why are they doing this? They're trying to make an example of him. I don't know why. What for? And now they're going to deport him. They're going to use all the taxpayers' money because I'm not paying. I'm done.
Did they give you any indication when he'll be gone, or does he have any
No,
indication?
they don't tell you anything. They leave you in the dark.
He's not even eating. It's gonna be 10 days. It's 10 days of no food. Let him go home. Let him go home. Are you trying to kill him? Are you trying to kill him? Is that what they want?
No, they're trying to make an example.
It doesn't matter. He's not gonna eat. Send him home. He's willing to go home. He's been willing to go home for 2 weeks. He's been willing. He told them to send me home. You don't want me in this country? That's fine. I did everything the right way, and they don't care. They make the rules, and they make the laws, and then they don't follow them. How is that okay? And nobody wants to stand up and say anything. How is that okay? It's not. It's not okay. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why we had to talk to him through a glass, it doesn't make sense. It's not okay. He's not an animal. He's not here to hurt anybody. He's been here for 40 years. It's not okay.
He's no
it's
threat
not okay.
to security. He's no threat to anybody. He's been nothing but good. So I don't know why they're treating them like this. They're really putting a bitter taste in everybody's mouth. They're not making America great again. Really, they're not. When they take good citizens and they do this to them, they're really not doing a good thing. They need to go after the criminals and not after a good citizen.
For the people who don't know him and are looking at this and saying, I asked him this earlier, let him leave, get in line like everybody else, do it the right way. That's the
What's
argument.
the right way? 2 weeks ago when he bought his plane ticket on January 7th, they were leaving at 6:30 p.m. They were supposed to be at the airport. They were gone.
There was
Why
no
would you tell him to stay
explanation why
to do
ICE
this?
did this.
Why?
There's no
What is
explanation.
this inhumane treatment? He's not an animal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's still a human being. No human is illegal. You don't want him to be here. Let him go home. He was going. I can't say it enough. I can't stress it enough. He was going. 2 weeks ago, he was going. Everybody was okay with this decision. We were all mentally prepared for him to be gone. And then you tell him to wait and stay so you could put him in jail? For what? And you don't want to answer why or for what? when he was leaving? Because you have no answers. You have no answers.
They want to
What
break
you're
up
doing
a
is
family.
not. Nobody can make sense of it because it's not right, and you know it's not right. So let the man go home. We'll all go home with him. We don't want to be here anymore. We're done. We're over this. You're gonna drive people crazy. He's gonna get sick. Let him go. Let him go.
They're breaking up our family. She lost her job in Denver, coming back and forth, thinking, okay, we're going to stay. No, we're leaving. No, we're staying. I don't know why they're playing games. I don't know why they're tricking. I don't know why they're doing this. This is a government. This is the most powerful government in the world. But they're really acting like kids. They're deceiving a whole family. I mean, I don't understand what they're doing. If they would just say,
they made the decision. They made the decision. Now it's time to let him go home. You denied the bill. You don't want him to stay. We all have accepted it. Now it's time to let him go home. There's nothing left. There's no need for him to be in there. He needs to go home. He has family waiting for him. We're all ready to go home. Enough is enough. We're done. We were done 2 weeks ago. You want to draw this out for no reason. You want everyone, you want the whole world to see this? You want everybody to have this mental picture of ICE and the government and how corrupt they are? Well, you got it. So now you made your decision, you're denying the private bill. Let him go home. Let him go home.
At this point, would you guys rather get on a plane yourselves and take him home? Or, I mean,
we already had our tickets. That's not what they're planning on letting us do. We had our tickets. Our bags were packed. We were ready to go. We didn't even have to go through all this. You know how much taxpayers' money is being spent on him being here 2 extra weeks? There's no reason for all this. His bags were packed. ICE had agreed to let him go home. Why did they change their mind just to do this? It doesn't make sense.
Degrade him.
They want to degrade him. They want to make an example of him because he's an easy target. That's all.
What makes him an easy target?
Because he's a businessman. He has a family. He's not running nowhere. He didn't come here illegally. He's a documented citizen. He pays taxes. That's what makes him easy. He's not coming from under tunnels. He's not jumping walls to get here. He's been here for 40 years. They can fabricate all the stories they want, but the truth is, it's a corrupt government.
Let him go home. Just
All
let
we're
him go
saying,
home.
let him go home. His mother's sick. He hasn't seen her in 20 years. She wants to see her son. Let him go home. There's no reason to put him in solitary confinement like a criminal. He is not a criminal. He's not a criminal. Why treat him like one?
Can you just comment on the last statement I sent that he actually ate and gave up?
My husband did not eat. He's on a hunger strike, and he's been on a hunger strike for 10 days. They try to coerce him into eating, but he did not eat. He's a man of principle. He believes that hunger strike is going to make a statement, and he has not ate.
Did he have a message for you to tell us as you guys were coming out?
He did not. He's just worried about us. He's worried about the girls. You know, we're worried about him, but he's worried about us. And I tell him, don't worry about us.
He just wants to go home.
He just wants to go home. He wants to go see his mother. His mother's sick. He hasn't seen her in 20 years. Let the man go.
He just wants to go home.
Let the man go. I wish I can talk to ICE. I wish I could see somebody. You know, they say ICE. No, they're not nice. They should come out and talk to us. We're his family. Tell us what's going on. Why keep it in the dark? I don't understand. Why tell us to go? We buy the tickets and then you tell us no, don't go. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You've had no communication from them?
Oh no, they
Via
will not.
phone call or in person?
Nothing. They don't talk to nobody.
are they talking to your
They're
lawyer?
untouchable.
Are they talking to your lawyer at all?
Barely. Barely.
Maybe 1 or 2 emails.
Barely. You guys are getting the same information we're getting. How is that even right? The media is getting the same information as the family, wondering when this man is going to get to go home. We all get the same information from them. How does that even make sense?
Now, my understanding on this bill is that if it were to pass down the road, would he be able to come back to the U.S.? At this point, would you guys even want to come back?
You know what? Our fight will continue for the sake of my husband, for his justice, for the justice and equality, and not just for my husband, for all the people that don't have voices. We will continue the fight. We are not going to stop.
It's not how you treat people. Doesn't matter where you are, where you come from in the government. This is not how you treat people. He's still a human being. We all are still human beings at the end of the day. There's no need for all of this. At all.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.